from any long distance. No, so I think it's going to be 4-down territory no matter what. So here's Logan in shotgun with Jones. And Jones, man, he took a step there, Greg. He could have got – Whitehat was looking right at him. They could have got him for a 5-yard penalty there. But they have not thrown a flag yet.
Looked like that pass was intended for Wyatt Schultz?
Yes. Yeah, pass was incomplete, so it's going to be 4th and 9.
Yeah, there's nobody coming in from the sideline. They're not going to try and kick a field goal.
So Vikings will be going for it here on 4th and 9. So you got Smart, Schultz, Largent, all on the far side, and the Parsons calls a timeout. So timeout Parsons. Let's take one with them. Let's take a 30-second break. You're listening to Viking football on V93.
With many years of combined experience, Eye Care Associates of Parsons has set the framework in providing comprehensive eye health examinations for all ages and routine vision care for families throughout the 4-state area. Our optometrists and staff provide remarkable care with state-of-the-art technology to help with diagnosis and management of eye health conditions. Give us a call or visit our website to schedule your next eye exam. Eye Care Associates of Parsons. Experience modern eye care.
Bowen Pharmacy supports the Parsons Vikings here, and here, and here. It's our goal to keep you covered. At Bowen Pharmacy, we give no excuses for you not to make it to the game. And it's always a great day to be a Viking.
I'd like to thank Labette Health, Woodworth Enterprises, Tank Connection, Carson Wall Funeral Homes, Commercial Bank, Eye Care Associates of Parsons, Doctors Newland, Gilmore, and Ray, Labette Bank, Bartlett Co-op, Labette Center for Mental Health Services, Community National Bank, Wood Insurance Center, Strategic Partners, Roy's Auto Service, Bowen Pharmacy, Parsons Educational Foundation, Parsons District Schools, Snyder Lawn Care, Olson Ace Hardware, SEK Ortho, Doctors Mosier and Meister, Labette Community College, Forbes Hoffman, and Clemens Insurance. And the play is underway. Logan rolling out to the right, throws it, and it's caught. Who was that, Greg?
That's Wyatt.
Wyatt Schultz?
Looks like Wyatt. Let me make sure.
I can't tell. 21. Looks like Wyatt Schultz with the touchdown grab in the end zone.
Yep, that's Wyatt.
What a great grab.
It was a beautiful catch. Had to go up for it, diving. Nice catch.
So Vikings now up 14-0, 3:08 to play. First quarter.
About as good a start for the Vikings as you could hope for.
Yeah. So great execution there on 4th and 9 to go the end zone and throw a dart.
Was that about 14 yards?
13, I believe, unofficially. So here's Logan rolling out to the left, and he might just take it himself, and he does.
Got it.
Yep. Trey Logan runs it in. 16-0 Vikings in the early going. So let's take another 30-second break. You're listening to Viking football on V93.
At Labette Community College, we're passionate about medicine and compassionate about people. Our highly trained instructors provide innovative career-specific education in the field. 1 year specialized in OB, abdomen, or vascular. For more information, text pound SONO to 620-293-6671 today. Apply online at labette.edu.
Tony Fuentes, Greg Chalker, and we are ready for kickoff. Vikings up 16-0, and the kickoff is underway. Being returned, looks like by Grant for the Lions. The helmet popped off. I'm not sure if it was the runner or not.
I'm not sure whose it was.
But decent run back there, so it's going to be at about the 36.
Yep.
36-yard line, their own 36-yard line for the Baxter Springs Lions.
Just a quick update for those interested. At the end of the 4th inning, the Royals are down 2-0 to the Braves.
Wow. The Royals either need to win one of the next 3 or have the Twins lose one of the next 3, and then they'll be in the playoffs for first time in about, 8 or 9 years, Greg?
8 years. 9 years.
Yeah. So Weaver with the carry. And, man, the Vikings' defensive line, Greg, has been stiff.
Yes.
Man, that's 3 runs by Weaver, and I think he's negative yards on the 3 carries. He gained 2, lost 2, and then now he lost 1. So it's going to be 2nd and 11 upcoming for Baxter Springs. So Baxter Springs, I think they're going to have to try to throw the ball.
Well, and a 2-score lead motivates your defense.
Yeah, it sure does. Caleb Grant, and on the near side here, he's the one that nearly picked off.
Should have been picked off.
Wow.
That was Wyatt Schultz that should about had that.
And that was Jacob Grant on the near side as well. And Wyatt Schultz nearly had a pick 6.
Well,
they were like, if he
Jacob Grant's 6'4", Wyatt Schultz is what? 5'5", 5'6". So
yeah,
nice play.
I just don't think the receiver was ready for the ball.
No.
I think it got there so quick.
Well, he threw it to his hip. He threw it to his hip too.
Yeah, and there's the quarterback is Maine, and Weaver is in the backfield. They got trips to the near side, a solo receiver to the far side, and they're wanting to throw. They throw it. They got a receiver, but he overthrew him by just a little bit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mackay Ball fell down.
Yep, and the receiver just barely went over his head. So it's going to be 4th and 11. So probably a punt situation again for Baxter. So in the 2 drives, Greg, we're holding them negative yards so far. But I felt like the defense was similar last week at home in the first 5 to 6 drives. But then I just think with injuries and just getting so tired because they were out there so much. Oh, bobbled it, nearly blocked again. And it goes out of bounds at about the 40. Let's see where he marks at 39. So the Vikings will have it 1st and 10 on their own 39. So decent field position here on this 3rd possession for the Vikings that already lead at 16-0. And we're at the 2:11 mark of the first quarter. So I do want to give a shout out to all my people back at the Parsons Rec. We've been doing company Olympics all week, and they're holding down the fort, finishing up the lip sync battle and a couple other events tonight. So it's been a fun week for the community with the company Olympics from the Parsons Recreation Commission. So Logan in shotgun with Jones behind him. He's going to hand it. There's that Kendrick. Sorry, that's Kendrick. Kendrick picks up about 4. So they moved the line of scrimmage back from that original spot, didn't they, Greg?
Yeah, they moved it back
to the
2 yards.
37, yeah. So it's going to be 2nd and 6 from the 41. So
Nice run on 1st down, though.
Yeah, 4-yard pickup on 1st down. So Logan with the snap gets it to Kendrick right up the middle, picks up another 4 yards on 2nd down there. So some good blocking by the offensive line here, giving way for Kendrick to pick up a few yards.
You know, watching this game plan, they just must have seen something on tape for that game last week that made them think they could throw against that Kansas City team.
Yeah, I think you're right. So now Wyatt Schultz near side, Logan in shotgun, hands off to Dakari Jones. He's got room. He picks up the 1st down easily. Pickup of about 13 yards for Dakari Jones. This kid is running with purpose, Greg.
He is. Looks good.
What grade is he in? Sophomore? Yep, he's a sophomore.
Man, good looking.
Yep.
I wouldn't want to tackle him.
No. Trey Logan shotgun with Dakari Jones behind him. Schultz and Smart up to the far side. And here's Jones again with room, and he gets tripped up this time.
Good play.
Wow, that was a good tackle by number 2. And Logan Abbott on the tackle for the Lions. And we're down to 28 seconds to go here in the first quarter. And do we have our first flag, Greg?
Looks like it. I don't see it on the ground.
I don't see anything on the ground, but
nothing. Nope. Holding.
Yeah, holding against the Vikings. So.
Holding on the Vikings.
See if they back them up, or, I mean, there wasn't really much of a gain on first down there. Yeah, they're going to back them up. So it's going to be 1st and 15.
And this is our first district game, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
So when you think about it, the season really starts tonight.
Exactly. Yep. So we have Baxter, Columbus, Neodesha, and Frontenac as our 4 district games.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't talk about when I was talking earlier about our games. Our last game of the season, of the regular season, is at Columbus, which I think will probably be another tough game.
Yeah. But it could be for a lot.
No matter what, Columbus was going to bring a lot to the table.
That was a
weird play.
That was a weird play.
I thought Dakari Jones had it, but then Logan still had it, and he pitched it to Connor Largent.
Yeah, pitched it to Largent.
And Largent got the best he could get out of that, which is about a yard. I think if Logan keeps that, Greg, he could have went around the near side. But we are at the end of the first quarter. The Vikings lead 16-0. Let's take a 30-second break and listen to Viking football on D93.
At Labette Community College, we're passionate about medicine and compassionate about people. Our highly trained instructors provide innovative career-specific education in the field of diagnostic medical sonography. Do you already have an associate or bachelor's degree in healthcare? Earn an additional certification in sonography. LCC offers a 12-month completely online program with a clinical component. In as little as 1 year, specialize in OB, abdomen, or vascular. For more information, text pound SONO to 620-293-6671 today. Apply online at labette.edu.
Welcome back to Baxter Springs, Kansas. Tony Fuentes, Greg Chalker, along with Drew Fuentes, taking care of our live stream. And live stream is running at a very low resolution. Having a lot of trouble here trying to get any Wi-Fi to work here in Baxter Springs. So if you are trying to watch the game, sorry about the difficulties with that. But we are live on 93.5 KLKC if you want to listen in. So it'll be a 2nd and, what do you got, 17, Greg?
Yeah.
I can't.
19.
2nd 19 as we start the second quarter. We have a stoppage in play. I'm not sure. Is it a TV timeout, Greg, or what's going on here?
I'm not sure what the stoppage is.
Everyone's just kind of standing looking at each other. And we might be ready to go here. All right, here we go. Trey Logan, shotgun. Got Connor Largent in the slot. And he's looking to pass. Gets it out to Smart. Nice catch. And got 3 Baxter tacklers immediately after he makes about a 6-yard reception. So it's going to be a 3rd and, I'm looking at least
15.
3rd and 13. I'm calling it 3rd and 13. So we are just past midfield into Baxter territory on their 46. To get a first down, we need to get to the Baxter 34. So about 3rd and 12 and a half. Logan back to pass. He wants to go deep. There is a flag, and it's overthrown. Is that a hold, or is that?
That's a flag in the backfield. I don't know.
Sometimes the flag in the backfield is a hold. Sometimes it's like something on roughing the passer.
Yeah, it's on us.
Yeah.
I think it's procedure.
Let's see if they're going to back us up or just say 4th down. They declined the penalty, so it's going to be 3rd and 12. The Vikings, my guess is they'll punt, but it looks like Trey Logan is coming in with a play. So I don't think it should be 4th down, Greg. Okay, they just now changed it across the way. They had it at 3rd down on the marker across the way. We had a problem with that last year a couple of different times. So Logan is in shotgun. The Vikings are at least lining up to go for it, and they are. Oh, no,
Quick
Logan's
kick.
just going to do a little quick kick.
Excellent quick kick.
Wow, what a great punt by Trey Logan. I didn't know he had that in his arsenal. That's pretty nice.
Very nice.
Very nice little punt. All the way pinned him down at the 9-yard line. So the Baxter Lions will start their third possession at their own 9-yard line. So Vikings lead 16-0 here at the 11-minute mark of the second quarter. So Baxter hasn't had much of any offense so far in the game.
Got about -1 yards for the game.
Yep. So we'll see if the Vikings defense is still ready to stand tall here. So got 2 wide receivers near side. Now a man in motion, and the first Viking guy misses him, but not much of a pickup there on that jet sweep there, Greg. I thought they might be able to get around the edge there, but he was not able to, as that was
Jacob Grant.
Jacob Grant, which he's a pretty good-sized kid. 6'4".
No gain. Maybe a half a yard.
Yep. So we'll call it 2nd and 9. And Maine in the shotgun for the Lions. 2 receivers on the far side. Is now at 8:28 and counting here in the second quarter. So Vikings lead 16-0. But Baxter has gotten 3 first downs here on this drive. So the far side, and we got a flag. So we'll see what the flag is. Usually on a flag like that, it's going to be holding on the offense. I think that's what it is, sure enough. So that'll back them up. It's going to make it first and long. So Maine getting the call from the sideline for the play, as they're changing some personnel as well now that they're at first and about 20. All the way back territory. So the Lions send 3 wide receivers near side. And a quick pass.
Backwards pass.
And there's not much there. Vikings read that pretty well.
Yeah, that's going to be a loss on the play, I believe, right?
Yeah, Largent and Kendrick are both there. O'Banion was there too. There's a swarm of Vikings there on that tackle. So it's going to be 2nd and 10 now. 7:22 and counting before halftime. Vikings lead 16-0 on 2 first quarter touchdowns. And now Maine back to pass. Looking to go deep, and that could be intercepted, and it drops to the ground. I think
Kai Ball and Wyatt Schultz were both there.
Yeah, Abdul Latif was there too. Yeah. They all three of them had a chance to intercept that. I think if they would have timed their jump a little bit better, I think that would have been an interception. At the 7:03 mark of the second quarter, 3rd and 20. So if the Vikings can hold them here, probably force them into a punt. Got two receivers both sides. Maine back to pass, throws it underneath.
Got him.
And got him for maybe a 2 upcoming. And looks like Baxter's sending in their punt unit.
Certainly a better drive, there.
Yep. .6:35 to play. Second quarter, and the punt is off. And Wyatt Schultz is going to be the returner. Wyatt Schultz gets to the edge, gets past the 30, and gets knocked out of bounds at about the 37. There looks like a late hit.
Yep.
Out of bounds there that the referee didn't see anything.
He was standing right there. He did.
Wow. I think Wyatt Schultz got a smack in there at the end of that play. No flag, nothing. So 6:22 to play, second quarter. Vikings lead 16-0.
Plenty of time for the Vikings to get another score.
Got Jason Smart on the near side. Dakari Jones in the backfield. And you got Largent in motion. And Logan going to take it himself. Quarterback keeper. Not much there.
Oh, fumble.
Fumble on the play. Yep. And it looks like Baxter recovered the fumble. And they're going to have really good field position here.
Yeah.
As they get the ball on the Viking 30, it looks like. Not sure exactly what happened there because I didn't see anybody really around him when the ball squirted loose.
I thought when it came out, I thought he might have already been down, but obviously not. So
they're going to call it the 28 of the Vikings. So 1st and 10 Baxter, they're in business here. So I'm going to send the defense right back out on the field, which the Vikings have, looks like 3 or 4 different players that are playing on both sides of the ball. You got Wyatt Schultz and Jason Smart on here on the near side. They're both playing on offense and defense. So we got a timeout, Baxter. So let's take a timeout with them. Let's take a 30-second break. You're listening to Viking Football on V93.
Bowen Pharmacy supports the Parsons Vikings here and here and here. It's our goal to keep you covered. At Bowen Pharmacy, we give no excuses for you not to make it to the game. And it's always a great day to be a Viking.
Welcome back to Baxter Springs, Kansas. Tony Fuentes, Greg Chalker here in Baxter Springs, and it's a 16-0 lead for the Vikings, but the Vikings just fumbled the ball deep in their own territories there. I think he was just thrown to a spot, and the guy was supposed to get to that spot, and he didn't get there. So now Weaver in the backfield, main and shotgun. 2 receivers near and far. 1 in motion here. Main pitch it. Gets the pitch out, but nothing there. And it might be a loss on the play, Greg.
Yeah, nice pursuit by Largent on that play.
Yeah. Vikings have done a really good job with that this year.
Yeah.
So Grant was the receiver there that was tackled. So it's going to be 3rd and showing 12. So 5:40 and counting to play here in the second quarter. So long play here for the Lions. Main.
Here come the Vikings.
Yep.
They about got
quick
there.
Pass, and the receiver was not ready for that one as it zipped over his head. So it's going to be fourth and long.
Looks like they're.
I don't know what they're doing. I think they're definitely going for it, but got some different personnel in.
Somebody just flipped what looked like a kicking tee to Grant. Looks like they're going to try to kick a field goal.
They're going to try to kick a field goal from 49.
Okay.
48-yard field goal attempt.
41, 48 yards. Let's see it.
Let's see a 48-yarder for the Baxter. He kicks. He gets a boot on him.
Wow.
He got it plenty of distance, but he missed it. He hooked it left.
Would have been good from 55.
Looked like a couple of my 7-irons today. I hooked a couple of them like that today, but, man, that thing had plenty of distance, Greg, from 48.
Yeah, it did.
I was kind of, surprised that he was even going to try it, but if that would have been straight, it would have been good, but it was definitely not straight.
I saw him flip a kicking tee to him, and I was like, hold on a minute.
So is that Jacob Grant? Is that who that was?
Yeah.
Yeah, 6'4" senior. I've heard the name several years, so I mean I think he's I think he's a pretty good basketball player as well.
He looks like a basketball player.
Yeah. I'm not sure, though. The refs are in a huddle. I don't know if they're trying to figure out where to place the ball. On a missed field goal, does it go to the 20?
I think it goes to the 20. I think they had it at the original line of scrimmage, and they just moved it to the 20.
Okay. I think you're right. I think in high school rules, even if you miss it, it goes to 20. So they probably figured, why not try it?
Right. Yes. So if you're at your own 40 and you try to kick a field goal.
Yeah, let's do it.
I just wondered.
Yeah. 5:25 to play, second quarter. And we got, I just don't think they didn't have the sticks ready on the far side. So Trey Logan shotgun. Kari Jones in the backfield, hands to the Jones.
Big hole.
Wow. He got closed up pretty quick, but he picked up 5 yards on first down. So it's going to be 2nd and 5 upcoming. 5:12 and counting to go here in the second quarter. Vikings lead 16-0. So Vikings in much need of a victory this year, Greg. Just to get the momentum, get a win in that win column. It'd just be big for everybody. Jason Smart in motion. Goes all the way the other side. So got Schultz in the slot. Now Logan is on the run.
Got a hole.
And he is going to get a first down and ran out of bounds at about the 35, I believe.
You know, I've been watching the Vikings sideline this entire half, and you look at the coaches. It just looks very much like a business trip for the Vikings.
Yep.
You don't see anybody showing a lot of emotion, throwing. It just looks like they're all focused tonight.
Yeah, definitely.
What a difference a week makes. So
it's going to be 1st and 10 from our own 32 is where they're spotting the ball. Logan in shotgun. Dakari Jones behind him. It's going to be 2nd and about 3 upcoming for the Vikings. Actually, might be less than 3. On the board, it's a 2nd and 1.
Yeah, it was a nice run.
Jason Smart, Wyatt Schultz, near side. Got O'Banion on the far side, set up in the tight end position. And got Jones in the backfield. Looks like Jones left a half a step early, but they didn't no whistle. And no gain on the play, maybe a loss on the play. Am I seeing things, Greg, or do I see him kind of hop step a little bit?
He's done that twice now.
Before the snap.
Yep. Yeah.
But they haven't called it.
No, they're not calling it. But what I like to see is when he gets in the
that's
in the
close
hole,
enough for a measurement?
Yeah, it looks like they may measure it. You know, he's making running back cuts. We've got you know, Kendrick is just a straight ahead run.
Yeah,
just you in the mouth.
Just
runner.
a bull runner. Yep.
Dakari is making cuts. He's making guys miss. He looks really good.
Yeah,
and Kendrick's a fine running back, and so's Chandler.
Sure.
But
it's nice to have this kid come in and run the ball. Yeah, I think that's a first down.
Looks like a first down.
Wow.
So it must have been a gain.
Yeah, Dakari Jones continues to impress as he picks up a first down. So it'll be 1st and 10 Vikings from their own 42-yard line.
3:22. We've got plenty of time.
Yeah, the Vikings can still run the ball here without any problem. A lot of time before the half. And Logan on the run. Looking to throw, and he's got a guy, but wow, he caught it.
Catch.
Is that Wyatt Schultz again?
Another great catch.
Whoa.
From the 42 to the.
Wow, that was a great throw. All the way down to about the 28. So about a 30-yard pickup.
30-yard.
So, wow, great throw, great catch. Went right over the defender perfectly.
Perfectly timed jump.
I thought the defender was going to have a chance at it too, but it was a great catch by Wyatt Schultz. So 1st and 10 Vikings from the Baxter 28. And Dakari Jones fumble, or not fumble, just bobbled it, I'm guessing. But man, look at, takes 3 guys to bring him down, Gray.
Yeah, very impressive.
It's going to give him about a 4-yard pickup. About 3.5-yard pickup on 1st down. So after a bobbled snap there, I mean, we'll take that. 2:23 and counting to go here before halftime.
I've got Dakari Jones for 59 yards rushing in the first half.
That's impressive.
Right now.
That's awesome.
So that's excellent.
So a little confusion on the play call, I think. Schultz is late to get out. Play clock's all the way down to 3. They're going to have to snap it. They get it off. Jones straight up the middle. He picked up 3 or 4 before he even got touched. Yeah. So it is going to be 3rd and 4.
They have a 3rd and 7. That's not right.
Well, they changed it to 3rd and 5.
It's more like 4. 1, 2, 3. 3.5, actually.
Yeah, here we go. On the carry, and Kendrick.
He got it. Oh,
got it, but there is a flag. I'm wondering if it's a face mask.
Could be.
Let's see what that's going to be a big penalty right here. Let's see what they did call for that, because if that's on the Vikings, that negates a 1st down that he already had before. Let's see what it is.
Look at them. Yep.
Backing it up. Holding on the Vikings, so that negates the 1st down, and they're going to go all the way back to the 33. So it's going to be
called that like it happened in the backfield. I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
It kind of felt like if it happened after he got past the 1st down marker.
Yeah, it shouldn't have been that far back, but I guess maybe it did happen at the line of scrimmage.
So that makes it 3rd and 15. Still, you're in 2-down territory for the Vikings. So,
yeah, Logan in shotgun with Kendrick behind him. Smart to the near side. Schultz far side. Looking to pass. Throws it deep, and it throws it way deep over the head of Jason Smart. So now the Vikings are going to face a 4th and long with 50 seconds left to go before halftime, Greg. This was a promising drive here.
It was, and it's unfortunate. That penalty was unfortunate, but the good news is there's only 50 seconds left in the half, so Baxter's not going to have much time to do anything.
So let's see what.
See if we can find a play and get a 1st down here, though.
Jason Smart, Wyatt Schultz, both far side now. And going to run it, and he throws it. And he's got a man. He got him. Wyatt Schultz, touchdown. What a catch.
Yes.
Wyatt Schultz is having a night, Greg. That's 3 incredible catches for him tonight.
That's 78 yards receiving and wow. That was a 2-point conversion. 3 great catches.
Wow, 22-0 right now as the Vikings lead the Baxter Springs Lions with 42 seconds to go before half, and that had to have been some kind of a defensive breakdown to get Schultz that open.
Well, we'll see what happens on the 2-point conversion here. But
Logan rolling out, throws it, and it is caught. And I think that is, again, Schultz.
He's having a game.
Wow.
So what happened on that touchdown? Logan tucked the ball. And so everybody played run, and then boom, he stopped.
Yeah, that was a great throw.
Yeah, it was a great play by Logan.
And you know what? Play. You know what, Greg? I feel like we talked about on the radio that Logan sometimes would throw with a little bit too much zip on it. Yeah. And I think he has softened up
He's
just
having
enough.
A great game. Logan is having a great game right now.
To get the ball still to the receiver, but not have as much pep on it, and man, it's working out. So that was a 33-yard pass and catch for that touchdown to make it. Now it's 24-0. And the Vikings will kick off.
The ball's sitting on its side.
Yeah, it must be a weird kick. And this is Connor Largent kicking off for the Vikings. And he boots it.
Yep. Kicked it further than I could.
Wow, and a fumble, and they get on top of it. So Baxter will have the ball at their own 30, and players slow getting up from the return. I think that was the younger Grant.
Yeah.
On the return.
He's limping off the field pretty good.
So we're down to 39 seconds before halftime. And Maine will remain the quarterback. The Vikings lead now 24-0. As the defense has played just about as good as they could possibly play.
Baxter had the one good drive.
They had about 4 first downs, but other than that, the defense has really held. And they're just taking a knee, Greg.
Yep.
So this is going to be halftime.
Yep.
So Vikings will lead 24-0 at the half. And let's do an 8-minute break.
I don't think they're going to run another play,
hold
right?
on a second. Let's see.
They're not coming off the field.
Hold on just a second. There.
Are they a little trickeration going on here?
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on.
Nope, here they go.
All right.
Here they come.
All right, so we are at halftime now. 24-0, the Vikings lead. Let's do a 10-minute break, and then we'll come back and break down the Eye Care Associate of Parsons halftime report. So 10-minute break. You're listening to Viking football on V93.
Labette Community College is meeting the need for an increased demand in qualified radiographers. Our radiography students will train on the latest technology in a hospital simulation environment.
I wanted to be able to go into a career where I could help people. And if you're going to go into that field in this part of the four-state area, LCC is the only place to come.
Tuition is nearly half the cost of universities. Scholarship and financial aid available for those who qualify. Text radiography to 620-293-6671 for more information or visit labette.edu.
When it comes to choosing the best health care for yourself and your loved ones, there are other hospitals.
And then there's our hospital.
The difference is that while other hospitals will care for you,
we will actually care about you.
Other hospitals make decisions based on what's best for their bottom line,
while we do what's best for our community.
If you're looking for a pretty hospital, they're out there.
But if you're looking for the best hospital, it's here.
And here.
When award-earning care is as close as this, there's no reason to go anywhere else.
At Labette Health, we center around you.
With many years of combined experience, Eye Care Associates of Parsons has set the framework in providing comprehensive eye health examinations for all ages and routine vision care for families throughout the four-state area. Our optometrists and staff provide remarkable care with state-of-the-art technology to help with diagnosis and management of eye health conditions. Give us a call or visit our website to schedule your next eye exam. Eye Care Associates of Parsons. Experience modern eye care.
Bowen Pharmacy supports the Parsons Vikings here, and here, and here. It's our goal to keep you covered. At Bowen Pharmacy, we give no excuses for you not to make it to the game. And it's always a great day to be a Viking.
Welcome back to Baxter Springs High School. Tony Fuentes, Greg Chalker. And sorry to any listeners out there jamming to that song. We were jamming too.
I don't know how you can't just wait till the end of that song.
That was an
Come on.
Man, that was a good song by Def Leppard. Classic. But we are back at Baxter Springs, and we lead 24-0. So big lead tonight for the Vikings. So I'm going to go over the scoring real quick. Trey Logan, a 30-yard run for a touchdown to make it 6-0. And then Dakari Jones with the 2-point conversion to make it 8-0 at the 9:07 mark of the first quarter. And then at the 3:08 mark of the first quarter, Logan 13-yard throw to Wyatt Schultz to make it 14-0. And then 2-point conversion was good by Trey Logan there to make it 16-0. And then with 42 seconds before the half, Trey Logan to Wyatt Schultz again for a 33-yard pass, and then Schultz with a 2-point conversion. So, Greg, it's been the Wyatt Schultz show.
Yeah.
Trey Logan, Wyatt Schultz. I mean, wow.
Yeah, some of the stats, it's very impressive. I mean, it's all Vikings tonight. Rushing, Trey Logan, 66 yards rushing. Yusuf Kendrick with 25 yards rushing. Dakari Jones, 51 yards rushing. Then receiving, Jason Smart has 20 yards. Wyatt Schultz was 76 yards receiving. And then Connor Largent had the one catch for 3 yards. Logan has passed for 100 yards for them. They've got Weaver with 25 yards rushing, 2 yards receiving. Jacob Grant with 35 yards receiving. He's having a nice game. And then Daniel with 12 yards receiving. Abbott with 1 yard. Maine's got 50 yards passing. Total yards tells the story of this game. 242 for the Vikings, 75 for the Baxter Springs Lions. So,
yeah, and the Vikings defense has definitely stepped up to the challenge. And, nobody likes being 0-3, Greg. I mean, you don't ever want to be 0-3. But the Vikings, we talked about it earlier, this is the first conference game. I mean, so in essence, the season starts tonight.
Yes.
So if the Vikings can win 2 or 3 of these 4 games coming down the stretch, I mean, they've got a chance to be a decent seed and even possibly host a game. So
absolutely.
The Vikings definitely have shown a lot of grit tonight coming out and just running the ball. And this Dakari Jones kid, man, I don't remember seeing any of him in the first 3 games. And, he's been a spark plug for him.
Absolutely.
And, with Chandler Henson, a little gimpy with the shoulder, this could possibly give, the Vikings that little extra running back that, that 1-2 punch that, with Kendrick and Jones. So
absolutely. And Chandler is so valuable on defense. So even when he's healthy, having him on that defensive in that defensive backfield is so important.
Exactly.
So, and I just can't stress enough what I even saw at halftime from the Vikings. They're sitting in the end zone or sitting down on the field in front of us. They didn't go to a locker room. And, I mean, it just looks like a business trip for the Vikings. And I don't mean to, anybody that's been to the games has seen the energy on the sidelines by both the players and the coaching staffs. It's not that there's a lack of energy. It's that there just seems to be some focus on that team, on their faces. And they look like a unit tonight. I'm happy to see it.
I totally agree with you, Greg. I mean, it definitely looks good, and hopefully, the rest of the season we can see some of this even on the home games. So, I mean, the Vikings. We talked about it earlier as well about the injuries. You're going to have injuries no matter what. I mean, if you go through a football season, you don't have some injuries, then you're pretty lucky. I mean, so they're just going to have to overcome some of the injuries. I mean, some of them are going to be ones that probably aren't going to be able to get some players back. But
they may linger.
But I think they're, in the next couple of weeks, they can get a couple of these guys that are out back. And
depending on what that shoulder is for Chandler, that could linger the rest of the season. I mean, it really could. Yep. He could play through it. He could be out. So, yeah. Just a very impressive half for the Vikings.
Yes, totally. Totally agree. So this is your eye care associate of Parsons halftime report, Doctors Newland, Gilmore, and Ray. So we're getting close to start of second half. So let's just take a 1-minute break, and then we'll come back and hopefully be ready for the start of second half. You're listening to Viking Football on V93. Welcome back to Baxter Springs, Kansas. Tony Fuentes, Greg Chalker here, along with Drew Fuentes, taking care of our live stream. And I'm not sure how well our live stream is up and running, but he's trying.
He's trying hard.
That's for sure.
Drew's the best trier.
So if you're listening on 93.5, I'm glad to have you here. Vikings lead 24-0, and we are getting close to second half kickoff. Vikings will be kicking to Baxter. It looks like Wyatt Schultz is going to kick, so he figured he caught a couple of touchdowns, 2-point conversion. He might as well kick, too.
Absolutely.
So
maybe he'll play quarterback, too.
If he had a tennis racket, he could probably hit it down there pretty good, I'm sure. So Wyatt's a very, very good tennis player and been to the state championship finals the last couple of years.
Looks like they're going to cut the 30 seconds still on the clock.
Yeah,
everybody's lined up.
They did this before the game, Greg. They ran it all the way down, and then they restarted the clock. I think whoever's running the clock is just like, you know what? I'm old school. I'm going to just run it all the way down.
It's the high school football equivalent of the awkward silence.
Yep. So we are ready for second half action. So Wyatt Schultz has it teed up, and it looks like it's on its side again, Greg. Is that, am I seeing things?
I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing.
So it's a weird kick, but it's effective. And Baxter just falls on it at about the 27. So it'll be 1st and 10. The Lions on the 27-yard line. Their own 27-yard line. So we got Abdul Latif, Smart, Makai Baugh, Wyatt Schultz, O'Banion, Largent, Kendrick. I think that's Dakari Jones on this near side. I don't know if he plays both sides of the ball. It does.
Defensive end to running back. Okay.
Yeah. So Maine hands off to Weaver.
Nothing.
Nothing there. Wow. 55. Who's 55, Greg, for us? That was an incredible tackle. I think it's Lee.
Yeah, Lee Quincy.
Yeah, Lee Quincy. He got in there and mopped that up for a 3-yard loss. Shows 4-yard loss on the scoreboard. Yeah, Lee Quincy, great tackle there in the backfield of Weaver. So now Maine back to throw, and wow, he is smothered. That has to be intentional grounding.
Yep, there it is.
They just threw the flag for grounding.
Yeah.
Man, there was 3 Vikings
no
all
resistance
over
at
the
the
quarterback. That was Kendrick, Quincy, and might have been Dakari Jones. All 3 of them are right there. So this is going to be 3rd and forever.
36.
I don't even know what they didn't
20.
They didn't take it back as far as I thought they would, Greg. No, not at all. That's can't be right, Greg.
No, they didn't mark that off right.
But anyway, it's 3rd and long, 3rd and about 17, and here's Maine out the pass, throws it and nearly caught.
Nice play by Jason Smart.
Jason Smart just great on defense to make it to where
that ball was in the receiver's hands. Jason Smart jumped up and just knocked it out from between his hands.
Great play by Jason Smart there. I don't think it would have been a first down, Greg, but it would have been 4th and about 3 or 4.
We may have declined that penalty.
You think so?
We may have.
Usually it's a loss of down.
Yeah,
too,
you're right.
Greg.
It is loss of down,
I don't
too.
understand what
we
happened.
We wouldn't have declined it. You're right. Yeah, it was a mistake by the officials.
Yeah, it doesn't matter now. So punt formation
a
good punt. But Wyatt Schultz back to receive it.
He's doing everything.
He sees it at his own 36, and he's coming. He's at the
got
50,
a lane.
And he's got room. He's still on his feet. Bounces off one tackler, still rolling. Just went out of bounds at about the 30. Wow, Greg, that was about a 34-yard return for Wyatt Schultz. So all-purpose yards. Wyatt Schultz is just killing it tonight.
Yeah, great game.
So it will be 1st and 10 Vikings from the Baxter 31. So the Vikings are in business at the 10:59. Not even a minute, or a minute and 1 second went off the clock on that Baxter drive. So Vikings in business really quick here in the second half. Logan in shotgun. And it's a false start, I believe, on the Vikings. I think it's going to back them up 5. Yep. Well, it's false start Vikings. So it'll be 1st and 15 now. So, see if the Vikings. It looked like that was going to be a running play, Greg. Let's see if they continue with a running play here.
Dakari Jones has started to bounce that to the outside and had a lane.
So 1st and 15 now. Jason Smart near side, Wyatt Schultz far side. And Logan, plenty of time on the play clock. Takes the snap.
There we go.
Dakari Jones bounced off. Maybe 3-yard pickup. Gets it about to the 33 of Baxter. So Gilmore and Weaver both on the stop for the Baxter Springs Lions. As the Vikings have, besides that one drive, Greg, and then that fumble, the Vikings offense has been pretty solid tonight.
They have.
Wyatt Schultz comes to the near side. And Logan hands off straight up the middle to Dakari Jones. He picks up about, I think, more than like 7 on that play there. It's going to be 3rd and 5. Pretty good pickup there.
Yeah, nice play.
Makes it more manageable because, I mean, Vikings obviously are going to be in 4-down territory, so
yeah,
you're
2 plays to pick up 6 yards. Yeah. Absolutely. You like their chances the way they're running the ball?
I'd like to see Jones get a carry here, or Logan roll out himself. And it is going to be a handoff to Jones straight. He kicks it out to the left, and he's got it.
Cut.
Wow, what a run.
Great cut.
Inside the 10, all the way down to about the 7. What a run.
20-yard run.
Great run by Dakari Jones. That kid he's got speed and moves. I mean, I'm just wondering why it took the 4th week, Greg, to get him in the lineup.
I don't know.
I like it.
Be a good question for the coach after the game.
Yep. So Logan in shotgun. Schultz in the slot. And goes to Jones. He bounces off, and it's going to be it's a flag.
Great run.
It's a touchdown, but I think it's going to be a hold on the Vikings.
I think so.
So It's going to negate a pretty good run by Dakari Jones. And they're going to bring it out to about probably about the 16 would be my guess. Let's see where they mark it off to. Still first down though, right?
Right. Quick update, the Royals lost tonight 3-0. However, the Twins are losing 2-0 at the top of the 5th.
So, yeah, the Twins lose. The Royals are in the playoffs for the first time in quite a few years, and that'll bring a lot of money to the Kansas City metro area.
Yep.
So Logan in shotgun. Hands it off. There's Jones. Nice
Flag
cutback.
down. We got a flag on the far side of the field.
That's a flag of maybe even like a defensive hold, Greg.
It could be. And it could have been lining up in the neutral zone, things where it was.
No, false start Vikings.
Yeah.
Let's see if they decline this or what they do.
Must have been a procedure. False start would have blown it dead. Yep, they're taking the penalty.
The Vikings all the way back out to their own, to the Baxter 22. So Vikings had first and goal at about the 7.
Yeah, what's going on there with the yard markers across the field?
Yeah, I don't know.
Why are they there?
Yeah. Let's not worry about that right now. So we got first and goal from the 22. Yeah, they dropped it. See that,
they
Greg?
dropped them. They must have heard me.
Yeah, they must have heard you over there because he's like, hey, you don't need to be standing here. So first and goal from the 22. Logan hands it off to Jones.
That's
cut back.
actually,
Picked up about 4 or 5.
Is that Jones or is that Yusuf? That was Yusuf.
No, that's not Yusuf. That's DeMonte
Kendrick. Yeah.
DeMonte Kendrick is in the game now.
I said Yusuf. I meant DeMonte.
He was a good runner.
Great runner. Great runner.
So down to about the 18. So second and goal from the 18. So Vikings got a little bit of work to do to try to get this in the end zone.
I like their chances the way they're running the football.
24-0, 8:04 and counting. Logan fakes the handoff, throws it. Schultz got the catch, but he is wrapped up quickly.
Flag.
But another flag, 2 flags.
That might be on them.
That could be a possible horse collar or a face mask, possibly. And would that be an automatic? Did they do automatic first down?
Personal foul, face mask. Yep.
Perfect.
So that'd be.
So that was at the 10. So they'll go half the distance of the goal to the 5. Is that?
Maybe. Yeah, it looks like that's where they're going. And it should be first and goal now, right?
Good question. It says first down over there. So first and goal from the 5. So the Vikings had first and goal from the 7. Went all the way back to the 22, had first and goal. Now they have first and goal from the 5. So this is.
Work that one out.
Yep.
Empty backfield.
Kendrick comes back in the backfield. I'm not sure what.
Stop and talk to. Yeah, that didn't look right.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with false start by the Vikings. So the Vikings just not getting everything right.
Yeah. Kendrick went in motion, stopped and looked at Trey Logan for a second, and then they threw the flag.
If he would have just turned towards the line of scrimmage, I think he'd have been fine.
Mm-hmm.
So Schultz going far side, Smart near side. First and goal from the 10 now. So we've had first and goal from the 7, the 22, the 5, and the 10. There's Jones. He's going to get close to the goal line. He stopped.
Boy,
just
he
short.
got in. Nope,
Did
he got in.
Signal touchdown. Wow, Dakari Jones has been just a beast running the ball tonight.
Yeah.
So 30-0 now, Vikings. 7:37 to play here in the third quarter. And the Vikings in a much-needed win are getting the job done here at Baxter Springs. So 2-point conversion attempt here. Logan in the backfield with going to hand it to Jones. Fake to Jones now to Jason Smart, and not going to get it. So 2-point conversion is no good, but the score is 30-0 Vikings at the 7:37 mark of the third quarter. Let's take a 30-second break. You're listening to Viking football on V93.
With many years of combined experience, Eye Care Associates of Parsons has set the framework in providing comprehensive eye health examinations for all ages and routine vision care for families throughout the four-state area. Our optometrists and staff provide remarkable care with state-of-the-art technology to help with diagnosis and management of eye health conditions. Give us a call or visit our website to schedule your next eye exam. Eye Care Associates of Parsons. Experience modern eye care.
Welcome back to Baxter Springs. Tony Fuentes, Greg Chalker here, and the kickoff goes out of bounds. So it's going to be a penalty for kicking it out of bounds, and they should start at the
40? No.
Either 30 or 40. Let's see where they spot it. So 7:37 to play, third quarter, 30-0 Vikings. And they're going to spot the ball at the 36.
Interesting.
It's very interesting, but we'll take it.
It's that Baxter Springs math. I don't understand it.
We'll take it. We'll take it. So 7:37 to play, third quarter. Vikings lead 30-0. Baxter in much need of some offense.
Looks like the Vikings are pinning their ears back again.
Yep. Maine back to throw. Gets it out to Weaver. Good pickup on first down. They're going to say he went down at about 42, about a 6-yard pickup. Oh, they're going to mark him all the way up about the 44. It's a very generous spot.
Yeah.
So the Vikings defense out on the field with a 30-0 lead. Baxter Spring quarterback Maine in shotgun. Quick hitter out to Grant, and he got the first down. And bet, what is that? About the 50?
Gain of about 7.
Yep, 7-yard completion. Just a little quick hitter, and Grant made it up the ground on the ground. So clock is rolling. Actually, it's not rolling at the moment. It's stuck at 6:47. Should be
rolling.
Should be moving, but it's not. So.
They stop it on a first down?
Yeah, I think they stop it to move the sticks. Now it's moving. 6:43 and counting. Maine in with Weaver in the backfield. Gives it to Weaver. Nothing there. So no gain on first down. So it'll be 2nd and 10. Lions right at midfield. Vikings defense collapsed on the running back as soon as he got the ball. So Baxter, not much of a hurry here, Greg.
No, I don't.
No sense of urgency at all. At all. So the play clock's running all the way down. Got Maine quarterback, Weaver in the backfield, Grant far side. Looking the pass, comes near side to Grant, the other Grant. And a good play and a little bit of a late hit. And they're going to get a flag on Makai Ball.
Yeah.
He was already down, and Makai Ball just kind of pounced on him. So now 5:46 play third quarter. Personal foul on the Vikings, so it's going to take it to probably about the 30. Is that at about the 45, I believe, Greg? Is that right?
Yep.
So just outside the 30-yard line. So the Baxter Springs Lions with 1st and 10 from the Viking 30. Vikings with a late substitution there. And Maine in the shotgun. Hands off the Weaver. Nothing there. Maybe a loss on the play. So great anticipation by the Vikings there to get on the ball. Grayson Bolt was the first one in there on that. That was a great tackle by Grayson. So 5:22 and counting, 30-0 Vikings. The Baxter is trying to put together a little drive here. Maine in shotgun. Weaver in the backfield. Fake to Weaver. Pass over the middle. Nearly intercepted. Went off of Jason Smart's hands, and then Makai Ball got a hand on it but wasn't able to bring it in. So it's going to be 3rd and 11. And Baxter has shown that they do have a kicker that can kick from this distance. So there's no guarantee that this is 4-down territory for them.
Right.
You know, they may want to try to get on the scoreboard by any way possible. So.
And that had plenty of distance from that 49-yarder. So
Maine with Weaver behind him. Maine back to pass, and he is going to be sacked. So he's brought down at about the 39. So it's going to be 4th and probably close to 20.
Yeah.
4th and 19, I believe, is what it's going to be.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you just run a play here, if you go ahead and punt, maybe a quick kick like we saw.
I see. See the punter's in there. I just don't know. They might be trying to run a play here. They are. Maine's.
They've only got 5 seconds on the play clock.
Yeah, they're going to probably call a timeout here unless they go quick. They did.
They got it.
Maine back to throw. Throws it deep down the sideline to Grant, and he's out of bounds. He made the catch.
Yeah, he made the catch.
It was an unbelievable catch by Grant, but he was about 1.5 yards out of bounds. So that'll be a turnover on downs to the Vikings. Oh, you're good. 4:08 to play. 3rd quarter. Vikings will take over at their own 38, I believe. That was a great pass, a great catch.
That really was a good pass.
If he just would have been just a little bit nearer to the inside there, that would have been close to a touchdown. So 30-0 Vikings. Vikings with the ball. So I just look for them to run the ball here, Gray. I don't.
Big dose of Logan and Dakari Jones and Kendrick and.
Yep. Jones is going up on the line, so empty backfield. And fumble. Oh. They're going to say incomplete pass because he pitched it forward.
Right.
Wow. That's a good break there. I don't know what that play was, but I don't think they should do that again.
Who's 45?
Braden Largent?
Yeah, that was Braden Largent. A little flip. They ran that last week.
Yep.
And it actually was a pretty decent little play.
Yeah, that was close to being a disaster. So 4:04, 30-0 Vikings. Yeah. At this point, I would just go to Dakari Jones.
Dakari Jones and keep the clock running.
Yep. Because at 30-0, I think they run the clock 4th quarter. Logan.
He's going to pass.
He's going to pass it. He gets
Wide
it to
open.
Jones. Jones has great hands out of the backfield, Greg. That's a big gainer all the way down inside the 40 of Baxter. That was about 20 23-yard pickup on a pitch and catch out of the backfield from Dakari Jones, Greg.
Wow.
This kid not only could just be handed the ball and run it, he's got great hands.
Has he been hurt, maybe? Has he been hurt?
Maybe. I don't know. Hopefully
we'll
Coach Scheibe will come up and talk, and we can get some questions answered, because he looks the part.
Yes, very much so.
And this is the Leon kid that came in and ran the ball some last week, is in the backfield now.
Looked okay.
Yeah.
Looked pretty good.
Kane Leon in the backfield behind. And he's running, and he's picked up about 3. So good run by the little freshman here. I'm impressed. They're putting in the backup running back, letting him get some runs. So 3:14 and counting, third quarter. Vikings lead 30-0. Have a 2nd and 7 from their Baxter 34. Jason Smart coming to the near side. And we're going to have a false start again on the Vikings. So it goes from 2nd and 7 to about 2nd and 12. The Vikings shot themselves in the foot these last couple of drives. A lot of penalties.
They have.
But they've still been able to score.
Right.
And move the ball.
Well, they're in 4-down territory. It's only 2nd down, so let's.
Yep. 2nd and 12. Logan Schultz in motion, faked it to him. Over the middle, wide open is O'Banion, I believe.
Is that O'Banion?
Yep, Sean O'Banion. Big catch. Wearing that number 9 jersey that we got so used to seeing Cade Brown in that jersey last year, Greg.
Yeah.
That's a big number to fill. But a big pickup there.
Yep. Nice.
On 2nd and long. So we got 1st and 10 Vikings from the Baxter 21. The Vikings in business again to score.
That play is just almost always open. Every time they run that play, it's open.
Logan hands it to Leon. Leon bounces out left. He's inside the 20, 15, 10.
So quick.
And out of bounds at about the 10. So Kane Leon might have another first down, Greg. Depends on the spot. Yep, it's going to be 1st and goal just inside the 10. So 11-yard run on first down there by Kane Leon. So Leon comes in the game, 2 carries, 14 yards, Greg. That's a pretty good.
Yep.
Pretty
boy,
good
he
little.
Was quick to the corner.
Wow. And he's going to stay in the game. So Trey Logan in shotgun with Leon behind him. Jason Smart near side. And Logan's just going to have to take it himself.
Smart
Gets
move.
about 2 yards. And the clock is going to keep running. Down to 1:53 and counting.
That was a definite pass play, and it wasn't there. And instead of throwing it away and stopping the clock, Logan just got a yard or 2 and kept the clock moving.
Yep, that's a smart play.
Yep.
So Vikings now with a 2nd and goal from about shows the 8-yard line. Yeah. 1.5 to play, third quarter. 30-0 Vikings, been all Vikings. And Trey Logan on the move. And overthrows Largent. Just wasn't quite there. So that will stop the clock at 1:19 to play. 3rd and goal now for the Vikings. If I had to guess, Greg, I would say this is Trey Logan's last drive that Houck would take over.
I would think.
After this.
As well as they're running the ball, I would think so.
Khalik Abdul-Ratif out as receiver now on the near
Vikings
side.
Jumped again.
Another false start by the Vikings. So it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 13. 3rd and goal from the 13. So this is similar to the last drive when we scored, Greg. We had first and goal from the 7, first and goal from the 22, first and goal from the 5, first and goal from the 10, and then we scored a touchdown. It's just kind of all over the place, but we definitely need to clean that up.
Not as clean the second half as
because,
it was in the first.
When we play Frontenac next week, those are going to be backbreakers. We can't have that.
Right.
Trey Logan fakes it, throws it across to Schultz, and he drops it.
He had 2 hands on it. It just was a little behind him. Popped out of his hands.
So now it's going to be 4th and goal. Vikings will 100% go for this. Pass broken up by senior Gilmore on the defense for the Baxter Lions. Trey Logan still in at quarterback. Vikings lead 30-0. And that might be I can't tell if it's on them or us.
Looked like Wyatt took off, but I don't know if it was before or after they came across. So we'll about to find out. Yep, it's on us.
False start. So another false start on the Vikings. It's going to be 4th and goal from the 18 now. So the Vikings backed up. 1:12 to play, third quarter, 30-0. Vikings with a dominant lead. Definitely should get out of here with a win tonight. But they got a 4th and goal from the 18 of Baxter here. Trey Logan back to pass.
Got him.
Wobbly, just over the top of O'Banion.
Yep.
Just out of his reach. It was a good play design.
Yep.
But it just didn't come to fruition to finish out that drive. So 1:08 to play, third quarter.
Yeah. Coaching staff can't be happy with all those false starts.
No. But, I mean, you've got some different players in there playing that haven't been playing a whole lot. So, I mean, you can kind of – some of that you can kind of be okay with, but some of it you definitely want them to clean up. And now Maine back to pass, throws it over the middle. It is
Fumble. And we're
caught and then fumbled, and now the Vikings will get it right back. 1 minute to play, third quarter. And the Vikings get the ball.
That was Riley Daniel with his nice catch, and I think the Viking defender's helmet actually hit the ball, knocked it out. It was just a good play.
Yep. So another defensive play by the Vikings that very, very helpful. So Vikings continue to lead 30-0, and now they have the ball 1st and 10 from the Baxter 27. And Logan continues to be in the game. Here's Jones. Jones bounces it to the right, runs downhill to about the 22.
Bless you.
Sorry about that. And it's going to be 2nd and 5. Clock's on the move now, down to 37 seconds.
I actually think it's more like 2nd and 3.
And shotgun for Logan, hands it out to Jones. Jones should have a first down there, Greg. It's really close.
Yeah.
It's going to be a little short, though, I believe. It's going to be 3rd and short. Not a very good spot. I thought he got down to almost 17, but they marked it clear back to the 19, Greg.
That should be the last play of the third quarter.
Yep. As the clock runs down. 30-0 Vikings. Vikings on the move again here. But it is the end of the third quarter. The Vikings lead 30-0. Let's take a 1-minute break. You're listening to Viking football on V93.
At Labette Community College, we're passionate about medicine and compassionate about people. Our highly trained instructors provide innovative career-specific education in the field of diagnostic medical sonography. Do you already have an associate or bachelor's degree in healthcare? Earn an additional certification in sonography. LCC offers a 12-month completely online program with a clinical component. In as little as 1 year, specialize in OB, abdomen, or vascular. For more information, text pound SONO to 620-293-6671 today. Apply online at labette.edu.
When it comes to choosing the best health care for yourself and your loved ones, there are other hospitals.
And then there's our hospital.
The difference is that while other hospitals will care for you,
We will actually care about you. Other hospitals make decisions based on what's best for their bottom line.
while we do what's best for our community.
If you're looking for a pretty hospital, they're out there.
But if you're looking for the best hospital, it's here.
And here.
When award-earning care is as close as this, there's no reason to go anywhere else.
At Labette Health, we center around you.
Welcome back to Baxter Springs, Kansas. Tony Fuentes, Greg Chalker, along with Drew Fuentes taking care of the live stream. And we are ready for the fourth quarter, and it is 30-0 Vikings. So Vikings with the commanding lead and the ball in Baxter territory.
You know, other than some of these penalties, it's just been an excellent game by the Vikings.
Yep, 3rd and 1 from the Baxter 19. Logan hands it to Jones. Jones should have the first down.
And
He's still churning down to about the 10. So let's see where it's going to be about the 12 or 13, I believe. Should be a running clock, but the clock is stopped at 11:52. So I'm not quite sure. Not quite sure what that is, but it is now running. 11:48 and counting. Vikings with the possession and a 30-point lead. 1st and 10 from the Baxter 13. Dakari Jones, left side, and is in the end zone for a touchdown.
Wow.
Dakari Jones scores at the 11:32 mark of the fourth quarter. So a 13-yard run for Dakari Jones.
And if you're able to watch the live stream, you see it. This kid is the real deal.
Yep. Yep, he's definitely a solid player. Just a sophomore, so hopefully we can keep him healthy. So 36-0, 11:32 to play. Vikings are going to go for a 2-point conversion here. And Dakari Jones lined up behind Logan. Schultz thought he was going to get the pitch here. Now
Logan can run it in.
Logan's just going to run it all the way to the far side in for the 2-point conversion. 38-0 now Vikings. As the Vikings have been dominant this entire game. Just really no answer by this Baxter defense, really. I mean, Vikings have been pretty much able to do whatever they want on the ground.
They've only really been inside our 40 once.
Yeah, and one time they got a fumble
right
from us down there. So, yeah, it's definitely been a struggle for the Lions to even put together any kind of a drive. They had one drive where they had four first downs, but
now the clock is running, so they finally got word to the
press box.
It needs to be a running clock.
Should be a running clock the rest of the game. So Vikings should come out of here without any problem getting the win tonight. Wyatt Schultz to set the ball on the tee, and I've never ever seen the ball set sideways on the tee.
It's been
Greg.
sideways all night.
Yep, both kickers for the Vikings have done it. So here we go. It's effective.
Yep.
It's a decent return by the Lions. The clock down to 10:45 and counting as Baxter will take over 1st and 10 from their own 45. So Quincy
We are going to finish this game a good hour
Kendrick.
earlier than last week.
Largent. O'Banion. Smart. Abdul Latif. Baugh. Schultz. All still on the field for the Vikings. And now pass play to.
Is it Grant?
Yeah, to Grant, Jacob Grant. It's only a pickup of about 4 or 5. So even on a good pass play by them, Greg, they're still only getting 4 or 5 yards. Vikings defense have been swarming. It kind of surprises me, Greg, with a running clock here. I'm surprised we have all the starters that we do out there.
Yeah. I've only got them for 1 rush in the second half. Is that right?
Yeah, I think so. I think
it was a negative 4 yards.
Is all passing. Yeah, Weaver had got stuffed on 1 run. There's a run there for nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the clock continues to roll. 9:26. Fourth quarter. Vikings lead 38-0. And we can thank some of our sponsors between plays here as Baxter lines up this 3rd and 5. Main in shotgun. He's looking to pass, and nothing there. Wow, there is a flag in the deep backfield. Let's thank some of our sponsors. I'd like to thank Labette Health, Woodworth Enterprises, Tank Connection, Carson Wall Funeral Homes, Commercial Bank, Eye Care Associates of Parsons, Doctors Newland, Gilmore, and Ray, Labette Bank, Bartlett Co-op, Labette Center for Mental Health Services, Community National Bank, Wood Insurance Center, Strategic Partners, Roy's Auto Service, Bowen Pharmacy, Parsons Educational Foundation, Parsons District Schools, Snyder Lawn Care, Olson Ace Hardware, SEK Ortho, Doctors Mosier and Meister, Labette Community College, Forbes Hoffman, Funeral Homes, Clemens Insurance. Thank you to all of our sponsors bringing you Viking football here in the 2024 season.
It was a whole defensive hold on the Vikings, so that's given them a 1st and 10.
So 1st and 10, Baxter from the Viking 40. Maine hands it to Weaver. Nothing. No gain. -2 probably. So the Vikings' run defense has just been phenomenal.
Yes.
And the pass defense has been pretty good as well.
Yeah, they had the 1 drive in the first half where they ran the ball very effectively. And since then, nothing.
Yep. So we're down to 7:28 and counting. And Baxter just no sense of urgency at all. Just I think they see the writing on the wall at a 38-0 Viking lead with 7 minutes and a running clock left to go in the game. Weaver on the run. Nope. I got faked out there. Nice little flip pass from Maine to Simpson, I believe, wasn't it, Greg?
Yes. Number 6 is
so about
Daniel.
So about a 4-yard pickup. So it'll be about 3rd and 6. So third and 6 from the 36.
When their quarterback scrambles, he always scrambles to his left and then is forced to try to throw back across his body. So
yeah,
it hasn't worked out too well for him.
I'm surprised that they hadn't figured out he can scramble to his right. But
yeah,
nice pass by Maine there. So all the way down to the 20-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 Baxter from the Viking 21. Down to 6:08 and counting to go in the ball game.
Pass complete to Zach Price.
Zach Price with a nice pickup there on 3rd and long. So the Vikings will be at home next week for homecoming against the Frontenac Raiders.
Well, that was a heck of a game last year.
Yes, it was. And there's Weaver with the fake, and Price again with a nice reception. all the way down to about the 11. And Abdul Latif comes running out. The refs are like, nope, give it back. Yeah, that was a tough break last year. Was it 7-6?
Mm-hmm. They kicked that field goal to finish the game.
Yeah, that was tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vikings lost at Frontenac last year, and it was a tough loss, but they came back and played the rest of the season very well.
Yeah.
Nice pass play to the end zone and out of bounds. Wow, that was a great catch. That's a second great catch.
Yeah.
By Jacob Grant.
Yeah.
And both times he's just been out of bounds. And, I mean, you can't help but see that he's got the size. I mean, he can get up in the air, but you gotta keep it in bounds.
Well, so you saw the body language of the quarterback was he knew he led him too far.
Yep.
It's a good throw.
It's 3rd and 1 from the 12 of the Vikings. And we've got a timeout Vikings. So 4:18 to play in the ball game. We got a timeout by the Vikings. So let's take a 30-second timeout with them. You're listening to Viking football on V93.
With many years of combined experience, Eye Care Associates of Parsons has set the framework in providing comprehensive eye health examinations for all ages and routine vision care for families throughout the 4-state area. Our optometrists and staff provide remarkable care with state-of-the-art technology to help with diagnosis and management of eye health conditions. Give us a call or visit our website to schedule your next eye exam. Eye Care Associates of Parsons. Experience.
Bowen Pharmacy supports the Parsons Vikings here, and here, and here. It's our goal to keep you covered. At Bowen Pharmacy, we give no excuses for you not to make it to the game. And it's always a great day to be a Viking.
Greg Chalker here as we come out of the Viking timeout. Vikings lead 38-0. 4:18 to play in the game, and should be a running clock, but the clock is not running. But a direct snap to Weaver picks up the first down. So now it'll be 1st and goal for Baxter. And there's 4:09 to play in the ball game. And now quarterback Maine coming to the sideline to get the play. So 1st and goal from the 6-yard line for Baxter. Let's see if Baxter can punch one in here. Try to get off that goose egg. That was a direct snap on the last play, Greg, to Weaver. That was kind of tricky. And now Weaver takes it. No, he doesn't.
Nope, touchdown.
It's a pass play to I can't tell the number.
It was Price again.
Price with the touchdown. So at the 3:25 mark of the 4th quarter on the running clock, Maine to Price for the touchdown to make it 38-6. And looks like Jacob's going to try to kick an extra point here. Is it good?
Yeah.
They go clear in the
Almost
trees.
into the trees.
Oh, it did end up in the trees. Kids are running down the hill. So, yeah, he's got a leg. This kid can kick. So 38-7 is now your score. Got 2:44 and counting.
They're going to need a new
to
football
go in the ball game. So, yep. The refs brought in a different football, and they're going to throw this one to the sideline. Probably all wet. So,
see if we have an onside kick here, if they just kick it away.
Yeah, Jacob Grant has a leg on him.
We just haven't seen him kick off since the opening kick.
We really haven't, have we?
No. Clock still running, 2:05 to go. So
let's see. Doesn't look like they're all lined up to one side, so This might be just a straight kickoff.
Put one in the end zone
for Grant. Yeah, he booted that. That's going to land clear at the goal line. So, touchback for the Lions. Wow, Greg.
Well, and you know, we've known for the last couple of years what a tool, what a weapon a kicker can be.
Oh yeah,
you know,
100%.
With Jace. So
yep. They just don't have the offense power to score some touchdowns and get them in position. But that was, very impressive.
2 or 3 runs and
should be ball game. We're down to minute 15, and I didn't even look to see who came running out for the Vikings, if it's Hauk or.
It's Hauk.
Andrew Hauk in at quarterback.
The Leon kid in the backfield.
Should be just a couple of run plays here. Kane Leon, nope, he's just going to knee it.
They're going to kneel.
So Andrew Hauk takes a knee. So the Vikings are going to come out of here victorious. 38-7 is going to be your final score, as the Vikings are going to move to 1-3 on the season, and they will play host next week to the Frontenac Raiders for homecoming next week. So plan to come out to Marvel Park next week as we celebrate homecoming, and we will have another homecoming ceremony to crown another queen in Parsons next week. So 38-7 is your final, but we will take a little bit of a break. Hopefully we can get Coach Scheibe up here for a few minutes. So let's take it back to the station for, let's go back to the station for 6 minutes, and hopefully we can come back and get to talk to Coach Scheibe, and then we can finish up with our Bowen Pharmacy postgame report. So a 6-minute break, and then we'll come back. You're listening to Viking Football on V93.